It is the Flow Friday Sports Show here on Flow FM. It's time to talk about the state of the Ouyen Rams Cricket Club and Red Cliffs Cricket. And joining me on the line is the president, Dom Leach. And he's certainly still smiling after the social game on the weekend. It was great fun had by all, and we'll talk more about that later on. Dom Leach, lovely to be with you again. How are you?
Yeah, really well, thanks. Good to be with you, Alice.
Well, let's talk all about the weekend, Dom. Probably not the result that everyone was after as far as the only game that was on for the Rams was concerned, and that was the B grade side. Unfortunately, they went down, but it was all about the social night in the end, which we will get to discussing in a few moments' time, Dom. But firstly, before we get to that, the B grade, their game, tell us all about that, because people are pretty interested to know how this side will go this season. We know that they're a very strong reserve side.
Yeah, we got done on the weekend. Unfortunately, we probably posted a score which was a little bit below par. The Rams posted 9 for 115. We had Bailey Harker made a well-made 28, and Geordie Belitho chipped in with a hard-hitting 26, but we probably needed one of those blokes to go on and get a 50 to push that score another 30 or 40 runs higher. In reply, Fire Brigade did it with relative ease, really, getting the runs 3 down. It was their man A. Roberts took 3 for 16 with the ball and then backed it up with the bat, making 37, and well supported by D. Learson, who got 46. So between the two of them, they proved to be the thorn in our side, and they had a really good win.
Okay, well, while we're talking about B grade results, tell us some of the other games from Red Cliffs Cricket over the weekend, Dom.
Yeah, the other results, we had Tempe get rolled for 58. Nursery Ridge got the runs 4 down with relative ease there in a low-scoring match. And the other game, we had Kerwa taking on Southwest. And Kerwa posted a good score of 6 for 146. G. McRae, 40, and the evergreen Adrian Baird chipped in with 33, and they were able to restrict Southwest to just 80 runs in their reply. So a good win there, and Adrian Baird doing the job with the ball as well, taking 3 for 5. So perhaps the vote's going his way on Saturday.
All right, well, over to your troops in the A grade as far as results go. No game for the Rams. You guys sat out, but there were other games happening. So tell us, Dom, about some of the other results from the A grade side of things.
Yeah, so as our boys sat out the week with a well-earned rest, Rombale took on Millewa. Millewa made 6 for 147, which was a competitive score. Mainstay there, Scotty Clark, found some form and got 80 runs off about 60 balls. So he's in a bit of form, and he was supported by Jared Tonkin getting 30. So they posted 147, which was, as I mentioned, competitive. However, in reply, Rombale got the runs just 5 down off only 30 overs. So Jacob Lister making 57 and making fairly light work of the Millewa total in the end. The other game was Tempe taking on Nursery Ridge, and Tempe returning to the winners list in style, making 8 for 137. Ronnie McKay in the runs again, showing some really good early form. He made 78. And Nursery Ridge all out for just 62. So a good return to form for Tempe there, and probably brings Nursery Ridge back to earth after a couple of stellar wins to start the year.
Well, you must be a little antsy, you and the team, Dom, knowing that you finally posted your first win and then you had to sit out for a week. So how's everyone feeling going into the game this weekend? Give us a preview of it and tell us about some of the other fixtures that you're looking forward to in A-grade Red Cliffs cricket on the weekend.
Yeah, so our boys will take on Nursery Ridge. Who'll be sporting after that loss. So they'll be looking to make amends, but we take them on our home deck, and hopefully winning form's good form for our blokes. And I know we've got a couple of key outs with unavailability and those sort of things, but fingers crossed as our A-graders return to Blackburn Park, we can put on a good show and hopefully That's the 10 points. The other game is Tempe versus Millera, which will be a good game, a bit of rivalry between these two teams. They always seem to have close matches. And this one being down at Tempe, you probably gives them the edge and expect them to win.
All right, we'll quickly look at the B grade side of things too. The Rams, they'll be hoping to get back in the winners' circle. Who have they got, and what are the other games in B grade this weekend?
Yeah, so our fellas, we travel up the highway to take on Nursery Ridge, who are in good form in the B grade, so that'll be a tough ask. They've recruited really well in the off season, hence them having two sides this year as opposed to the one last year. So those recruits are playing good cricket. It'll be a tough ask for our boys, but hopefully we can sneak up the highway and perhaps get a win as an underdog. The other games, we've got Curl, we're hosting Fire Brigade. Both having good wins, but perhaps again the home advantage, giving Curler going Curler's way. And the other game, we've got Southwest versus Tempe, which should be a good game. So I think Southwest probably just getting the job done there.
All right, well, lots to look forward to, but last Saturday night saw the return of the social match, which everyone looks forward to as far as cricketing fans go in Ouyen. We had the Lambs, the Ewes and the retired Rams all in action. My first question to you, Dom Leach, is did anyone try and sneak a bat into your hands at some point on Saturday night?
No, it was joked at one point. Maybe I should take the field, but I informed no ideas of cricket left in me yet. As I said, some of the other blokes that did play also had years of cricket left in them yet. But it was a fantastic night. We had superb numbers, plenty of kids, and everyone had a really, really good time. It was well catered for. The social committee did a fantastic job, and everyone had a good time, particularly the young ones, and that's what matters. So really pleasing to kick the year off in style that way.
Excellent work. Dom Leach, president of the Ouyen Rams Cricket Club. Great to get the Redcliffs Cricket Report with you again this week. Good luck with all the games this weekend. I'm sure you're looking forward to seeing both sides returning into action. We'll speak to you next week. Take it easy, Dom.
Always a pleasure. Thanks, Alice. Cheers.